Thanks for joining in. If this is your first time, please do well to like this live as you're joining in, and let's do this healthy drink. In the course of this video, I'm going to be explaining what this video is all about. And because of time constraint, we'll just kickstart the juicing process. While I am prepping the ingredients, you get to find out what ingredients I am gonna be using for this recipe. Let's start. Please welcome to my live. Welcome for joining. Please be interactive as much as possible. Guys, have you ever tried cabbage juice before? Today we are doing healthy cabbage juice for wellness. So join in, share the live, and let's learn something new. I'll be adding some fresh dates. These are the fresh dates I'm preparing here. Quite a handful of fresh dates as a sweetener, natural sweetener. Because the goal of this juicing is not to load my body with sugar, but to stabilize my insulin levels while living healthy and drinking healthy. In as much as I want to lose weight, I am a lover of wellness. These are packed with a lot of vitamins and minerals for the body. Cabbage are loaded with a lot of electrolytes. And I realize that this season we're entering is a kind of critical season, especially with the cold and stuff like that. So we need to load our system, build our immune system, and build our body properly to reduce the incidence of so much sickness during this period. So the ingredients, I have some fresh dates, ginger, lime, a pineapple, red and white cabbage. So I'm just prepping the ingredients to start juicing the juicing process. As you can see, I'm chopping the ingredients based on how my juicer looks like. Today we will not be using the normal blender. I'm going to juice everything with a juicer to ease the process because I'm using cabbage. I'm trying not to take all the peels out, just so that I get some of the nutrients from the lime peels. So I'm doing it intentionally, because if I have to juice all of this with a peel on it, it will give me the bitter taste, because this skin is actually very bitter when you cook it. So I don't want the bitterness, excessive bitterness, but I leave just a little for that flavor, you know. It gives that good flavor on the juice. I've not done this juice. This is not the first time I'm doing this juice. I'm doing it like severally now, but with different ingredients altogether. The previous one I did for this channel, I used grapes as a sweetener and the other apple. So this time around I'm using a date as sweetener, because that's what I saw is seasonal right now. So I decided to use some dates. Dates are very healthy. Hello, nice to hear from you. Thank you, Andrew Isaac. Thank you so much for joining my live. Thank you, Abud Khalif, and thank you, the boys. Thank you all. Please ensure you like the live so many can join and we learn something new today. You can as well interact, send a message or anything. I'm reading the screen. So let's be interactive as much as possible. By the way, guys, where are you watching me from? Which country are you watching me from? I would like to know the different countries. I love to make friends from different people, different countries. I mean, try to know different people, different culture. It's quite amazing. Thank you for joining the live today. I usually come live, not so regularly, but at least as often as I can. I use quite a lot of lime. You know, these limes are very tiny, but the health benefits of it is quite amazing. But I really don't want the cabbages to overpower every ingredient. That's why I'm using this quantity. And one of my goals for this recipe is to like lose weight and replace electrolytes. Especially during this cold season, I've realized that a lot of dehydration has started because we don't eat and drink properly because of cold. And because it is cold, we don't drink a lot. So taking this is replacing a lot of electrolytes in the body. So let's go to the pineapple. This pineapple wasn't as fresh as I thought, but manageable. Clear this. Hi guys, thanks a lot for joining. Thanks a lot for staying on the live. Please continue to like and like and like. The more you click the like, it doesn't cost you anything to like the live, right? So the more you click the like button, the more people come in and join and more interactive it becomes. So just ensure to like, and if you can share the live as well. Oh, now we'll move to the white cabbage. You will get to understand why I'm chopping it like this when I'm juicing it on the juicer. I usually use these seeds, date seeds, so I'm preserving them. So this is the juice I will be using. So I can't just send it right inside there because I will need to be pressing here and I'll get to hit the wall there. So that's why I'm switching it to this side. So I can easily get in here like this. So you only see the end product. Sorry for that. I have to turn it to this side because I'm filming for the video as well. So this is gonna be some noisy environment right now, so please bear with me and stay on the live until we are done juicing. So here I have my receiver. I'll be receiving it here and then I'll sieve it with this. So let me start with the white cabbage. I think the compartment is getting full. Just a little bit. I have to clear up the compartment. This is what we have extracted so far. Pour it in there. See, that's all. Set that aside. I have to clean this compartment because it's full. That's a challenge with this particular juicer, because you keep clearing it up every time it gets full. Then I'll equally juice it with this my chiffon cloth to take out every other excess juice that has been settled in this. I don't want to stress and then throw anything. So and I'm not gonna throw this. I'm making fufu with this cabbage fufu today with this. Before, it was actually easy to just take out this thing like this. This compartment, it can easily separate, but I don't know what made it to stick to each other like this. So for some reason, I cannot take this out. Because I cannot take this out, it's kind of difficult. I must do it manually like this. But they say patience is key. So no stress at all. This is what I have and I use at the moment. There. Then this I can juice the remaining stuff, but I'll wait for the remaining part of the white cabbage to juice at once. So let's keep that aside and continue the juicing process. That's how it looks like to do juice. Oh. I hope you can now understand why I chopped the cabbages like this. This was the reason. So it's not bad, right? This is the juice I have gotten from just that one cabbage. And this is all of the leftovers. Let's see the chaffs and the quantity we're going to get to juicing it as well. So I'm going to empty this. Oops. Back to this again. I think I should first choose this part. So the juicer actually did a great job, so I don't need so much of that juice. Let me wash my hands. This is a quantity of chouse for the first right. This process is quite not that as strenuous as it seems. It's just that I'm filming and doing it at the same time, so it takes double energy. Please continue to like the live. It goes a long way to promote the channel and to promote people to join the live. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you guys, your time, the love and the effort. It wouldn't cost you anything to just strike that like button and continue liking the live so many can join in. And if you haven't subscribed, please do well to subscribe as well. I'm grateful. I share a lot of juices like this on this channel. So, I'm using this to make fufu. You see that? It really blends well. So it is worth your time. So let's continue the process. Always love to clean as I go because this is fresh juice we're talking about. I don't want bacteria to be loading and flying in my stomach for some reason. That would not be funny. So we're going with the red cabbage right now. Let's see what this quantity of the red cabbage will give us for juice. Great. Let's begin. Wow, the red cabbage is actually producing a lot of juice. Wahoo! This is gonna turn purple right now. So, let's get started. We're going into this other part of juicing, that pineapples. Hoping that this one goes faster and as you can see, I am juicing and blending the ginger with the soft stuff. So ginger is kind of harder to pick by the blade of the juicer. So I'm trying to blend the two at once to speed up the process. If you put just the ginger, the machine will just be tight like that. So I make sure I layer it up with the soft ones as well, like that. Some ginger, some like that, and so. When you hear the blender this loud, it is because of the ginger. It's kind of scary. I was scared at the first time too. So we are gradually going to the final. So we are adding the grapes, the fresh dates at this instance. Make it, oops. And that is the juicing today. Fresh and succulent. This was the chaffs from the red cabbage. And this one for the white cabbage. The white cabbage was quite smaller than the red cabbage. And it was intentionally made like that by me. Let's take this out. You see the blade of this tightness? This is ginger. That was why the blender was that loud. See all of that? This is ginger. Because it's dry and it's difficult to blend. Pineapple and cabbages, they blend so well. I can get the pineapple vibe, the lime vibe, everything. I can perceive this juice is going to be very tasty and juicy. You do this juice. I intentionally did the first one because I'm going to use this for something else, but I'm throwing this other one. I don't need this one. So there you go. The juice is just from the vegetables. Isn't that amazing? If you find it difficult taking enough vegetables, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel for more tips like this. I juice a lot, and that is the best way I have noticed that I get to take a lot of nutrients and vitamins that I miss out on a daily basis. It's quite easy to do, to miss it out and think that you are eating healthy, but nice. If I don't clean immediately like this, everywhere in this kitchen will be purple, and that's not good. I'll be changing these gloves as well. Thank you guys for staying on the live up to now. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you for staying on this live. Please continue to like the live. If you like juices like this, just encourage me to share the live as well, if you can. I really deeply, greatly appreciate that. So, this is what we've got. You see this color? It is golden. Oops. Oops. Let me take a taste. Mmm. My goodness. This tastes delicious and amazing. Mmm. The dates doesn't make it sweet. Sweet, little bit of sweet, little sour. And the rest I can get is the cabbage, pineapple, and I can get a ginger taste. And all the ingredients, you can actually get a taste of it. Wow, this is really, really packed. Powerful juice. And it's quite thick. The consistency I love. I love so much. Just wait first. Oops. Ooh. accomplished. This is so delicious. Woo! Wow. Thank you all for staying on this live. Will you be trying this juice? This wellness juice? This is definitely a must try. I mean, you guys should try it. If you don't have dates, you can use apples. You can use any other fruits that is juicy and sweet. You can still add pineapples or not add any other stuff. Just add some pineapples that will be able to give the sweetness that you need for this particular juice. I added some fresh dates because I actually stumbled on it and I saw that it's actually in season. So I decided to add it up to lift it up and give more nutrients to this particular juice. If not, you don't really necessarily add to add any dates. Just the pineapples should be enough. Like you can add 2 or 3 pineapples that will give the sweetness to the juice, depending on what quantity of cabbage you're going to be using. I actually used 2 large cabbages. The red cabbage was more intentionally because I have actually studied something that the red cabbage is more healthier and more nutritious than the white cabbage. So I wanted to try it and I will see the result on my body after drinking all of this on an empty stomach. So get ready to see my glowing skin and see some changes. Thank you so much for joining this live. It was quite nice, but even though many of you didn't actually like the live to cause many people to join the live, but that's by the way, it's still fine. Probably many of you have just joined this channel for the first time. Please, thank you for staying on my live and thank you for stopping by. And see you on my next live. I'll be posting this video on my YouTube channel by Monday. Tomorrow or Monday, it will be up on my YouTube channel. So you can get there and get all the ingredients and the quantity I used. So see, we meet again on the next live. Bye.